What's happening, everyone? We're back. Episode 28. Chattin Pony with Paddy The Baddy. We've got a special guest today. For the first reoccurring guest that we've ever had. And I wanted to introduce herself.
I'm Meatball the Baddy. And I'm coming to knock you out. Sleep good.
She looks sick with that wig on, you know.
Yeah, so let's get it out there. Go and buy one. Because we want to see fucking heads rolling at the O2 on March 19th. But I'm going to get it off.
I was going to say, get it off now because it's getting blonde hairs all over the gaff.
I know, and I've got a photo shoot.
The cleaners in the O2 are going to be fuming with me because there's just going to be little blonde hairs everywhere.
I can't wait for the after party, to be honest, lad.
Same.
I'll have a few in the after party.
Yeah, defo. Just before we get right into it, look, we're both flexing the Flux, the sponsor of the podcast. Both flexing, and I've got the new trackie on. The trackie's a belter.
I've got the quarter zip, but I'm going to take mine off now because
it's getting too sweaty in here.
Sweating already.
I know. By the
end, go to the whoop bands as well, as we both wear whoop bands.
Yeah. By the end of this, I'll probably have sweat patches coming through this trackie. To be honest, like I'm terrible for it. But yeah, we're a week out from the fight. But this is from making weight. But this is gonna come out on Tuesday or something, a couple of days before the fight. Yeah. So this will be going live fight week. So we'll probably be driving down in the van on the way. Or just getting to London as this gets live.
Yeah, the big smoke.
The big smoke. We cannot wait to put on a show for everyone once again. We cannot wait to take over the O2 Arena. It's going to be absolutely special.
I know. I reckon that we should just relive the last podcast, lads, and just how starving are you?
I'm actually not that starving because I've just had a macro chef right before I come here. I was
going to say a Mackey's then.
No, I wish. Yeah. Hell. That's something I'm fuming over. Not going to lie.
Why? Which one?
The chicken Big Mac and the double Big Mac go off on Tuesday.
I know.
So I've had a chicken Big Mac. I had one of them. I had one as a cheat meal, but I haven't had the double Big Mac.
I had the double Big Mac and the chicken Big Mac. I had half of each.
Oh, that was a good shout.
I don't know why you didn't think
because Laura wouldn't do that. Laura just got 20 nuggets.
No, I went, Ellis, you can have me chips. Give me half of your double Big Mac. And I had no chips, but just had an half of each.
Yeah, I got the chicken Big Mac and gave Laura the chips and just had like 4 of her nuggets or something.
Schoolboy lad.
But yeah, she doesn't really like burgers, does she? It's annoying.
No. I remember after what I think I'd been to Jerry Cinnamon and then came and stayed. We went out, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we had Mackey's the next day and she just had chicken nuggets. I was like, what, are you even Paddy's fiancé?
Exactly, it's weird. I don't understand how she doesn't like burgers. It's mad. There's a few gaffes because that shakeout by ours, what does heavy burgers.
Yeah.
Does, like, it's funny. It does, I say to me mates, when you go there, you've got to get the Quattro burger. This burger has 4 patties, 4 slices of cheese. It's, if you're a real man, you get a Quattro burger. I'd get a
double Quattro.
That's what I'm saying. You've got to go in proper or go home. It's one or the other.
What's the chips like in there?
Heavy.
Is there?
Yeah, curly fries and that.
Oh, peri salt or what?
I don't know. Didn't even ask about that. They do barbecue wings and all that. There's another gaff in St. Helens. What's heavy for burgers called Brothers. But it's St. Helens, a bit of a mish. But it is proper heavy.
Have you been to the Hippo Burger in town?
No.
Is it called Hippo? Fat Hippo. They do belted burgers on Bold Street.
I'll be trying all these gaffs. I just can't wait to get back to the Casa though. Can't wait to go back to Casa and get a tortellini alla pane.
It's got the chicken one.
Yeah, with the oven baked pasta with the cheese on top, melted, the chicken. Oh, it's fucking heavy.
I never knew the name, but I just always
that's what you always get. In there, you've got to get an oven baked pasta. Just don't touch it because you'll burn your fingers off.
I know, lad. I'm at that point where I was saying to you before, when I got 3.5 kilos, so probably means I won't even have to sweat off really on the night before, but I am proper on the reels every night, just like, chicken wings. What can I do in the air fryer?
Well, I haven't been that bad because Instagram have been cunts again. You know what I mean? Like, know what? I need to fucking shout this out. Actually, I have pure pages like cookie dough pages or dessert pages messaging me and other pages saying, when you fought, we'll give you this. When you fought, get back on me.
Yeah, and me.
Get on me new account.
Meatball Molly.
Yeah.
And
at the UFC Baddy and Meatball Molly, get back on us. I need these desserts in my life. I need all this food back in my life. Like, that's one of the, like, obviously losing 920,000 followers for defending a sick child has made me sick anyway. But then the fact that I had all these people messaging me with all different things saying free scran. Oh, I feel sick. I swear. Like, one day I am defo doing this 15,000 calorie challenge, at least 15. It might even be 20. And one page in particular was messaging me saying, lad, we've got loads of cookie dough pies. Each slice of this has got 850 calories in. And I was like, lad, I could nail 3 of them with a tub of ice cream. That's like fucking 3,500-4,000 calories in one hit.
I know, I remember.
So, like, I need, whoever that page was, get back on me at the UFC Baddy. Like, it's urgent. And we need you after the fight.
And do you know what else is urgent? To everyone in London who's got massive... We probably go for an Italian, do you reckon that's the safe? What do you normally eat after? In the evening of a fight?
The last time, remember when we was in the States, we got a Panda Express, didn't we? Just like noodles, rice. Know what though? That was shite that night because we waited like an hour and a half for it. I can remember fuming over it. I think we ended up getting a refund over that because I was
asleep, lad, weren't I?
Yeah, you fell asleep and
I was just waiting for me Fanta.
You was waiting for your in America. I was 6 that. We were just waiting for Molly's Fanta and the Fanta was about that big.
And
she
it was
come back in and went, "Is that Fanta?
Where's me Fanta, lads?" And it's as orange as your shorts there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Holiday
it's bright
Fanta.
Orange.
Yeah.
Holiday Fanta.
Holiday Fanta. But we need a scran gaffer after we've made weight for 25 to 30 people. So it's got to be half healthy.
It's just got to be loads of carbs.
Yeah.
We need as many carbs in us as possible. And we know we can't really go in the O2 because if we go in the O2, we'll get mobbed.
We'll have no chance.
And everywhere will be full.
Yeah.
After the weigh-in. So we need somewhere to eat, really. So someone wants to reach out in London, let us know. That's not too far from the O2, little half an hour away or something. Give us a shout. We need somewhere to eat. And we're hungry bastards.
Yeah.
I'll eat your restaurant dry. Trust me. I've only got like 6 key to lose, which is nothing for me. And like you, 3.5 to lose. So not even going to have to because in the past we've had to wait hours before we eat.
Tell these because I don't reckon we spoke about it on the last one. Do you remember when you lost to Step Bomb near Romani and I fought some Yank? And do you remember it was me, you and Ellen, how we cut weight? How we used to cut weight.
How we used to cut weight was disgusting.
But tell them about when we was in the fucking... Do you remember the hard days night? Do you remember there was 2 baths, a sweating station and a bed, and Ellis would be in one bath, Paddy would be in the other, and I'd be like on the wrap on the floor. Do you remember? And then you'd get out and we'd rotate like 3 little fucking tortilla wraps.
Yeah,
weren't we?
and like at the time, what was you doing overnight there? Like 5k?
5k, I think.
I was doing like
9 or 10.
I was doing like I'd done 7.8 or 7.7 overnight for that.
Yeah.
And Ella's done like 7k.
7k,
yeah. And like, wow. Thinking back now, that was disgusting. I've had 7 key to lose for the last like 3 weeks.
I know.
And then I was doing it overnight. I thought about it today. When I fought a Rosa, I woke up on the Monday morning, 77.7, and had to make 65.8 by Friday. And nearly killed myself making it. And now I've been 77k for like 3 weeks.
I know. We were saying before, Wendy, you need to start eating more because he was the fatty, but you're not anymore, lad, are you?
It's a week out from the fight and I had 2,500 calories yesterday. I had 2 portions of Macro Chef cookies. You know what I mean?
Did you microwave them?
No what? They're not like...
Aren't they like...
They're not like the red velvet ones in the microwave. The red velvet ones in the microwave are heavy, but the double chocolate ones are better just cold.
That's
like,
right.
Because they got delivered last night.
Be rude not to have had 2.
They were still a bit warm and soft, so I had to just whip them out and nail 2 of them dead quick. And I'd already had 2 in the day after Don had come round to interview me.
Oh.
So I had to nail them. But so far today, only had 1050 calories so far.
What have I had? I had porridge for brekkie, a coffee, and steak and rice. I think I'm at about 700, maybe. Because I've got to go and do weights after this, and then I'm doing that photo shoot with John. So I brought a protein shake because I thought I'm going to end up fucking fuming by then if I haven't ate by 6 or 7.
I've been having the same brekkie all the time. 3 bacon medallions, 2 eggs and a piece of toast, and a banana. Get it up to 400 calories, and then I had my little Cajun chicken wrap, and then I just had the little breakfast enchilada. So I'm on 1050 so far.
What have you got tonight?
Just more macro chef stuff. Got that little steak gyoza and what's the other one? The pasta. The pasta's fucking sound.
You get loads of cheese. I don't get cheese with Benno box.
Don't get? I love cheese. Cheese is heavy. Cheese on anything. We're saying this the other day. Cheese on anything makes it better.
100%.
Like, apart from a few things. I was getting skittered by the lads the other day because I was saying, what, cauliflower cheese on a roast?
Have you never had that?
No, just because I can't have like cauliflower cheese with gravy. It sounds a bit mad to me. Like gravy and cheese is a bit mad unless it's in one of them poutines.
Poutine, yeah, but it's like chips, cheese and gravy. You've never had that?
Yeah, that's a poutine, innit?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Poutine.
It's a Canadian thing, innit? GSP will be proud of me there.
Poutine.
It's a poutine.
Hey, but what about on Fleet Street? There's a poutine gaff.
That's what I mean, yeah. That's what I've had it in. I've had it in there because it's not like grated cheese though, is it? It's like the little blocks of cheese.
Yeah.
And then when you pour the gravy on, it melts.
Yeah. I wonder if they do like a Scouse poutine, like put salt and pepper seasoning on the chips.
I know, yeah. They probably do. To be honest, they probably do. Just thinking about food now.
I know, I'm going to not speak about food like because I'm starting to get fuming.
I'm starting to get hungry, but at the same time, you just can't stop thinking about food, can you?
I know. Tell them how camp's been.
It's been the best camp ever. It always sounds very cliche, doesn't it, when we say it, because we said it last time, but it genuinely has been the best camp of our lives. Like, not on compares to this camp.
No, it was a madness, to be honest. Like, I remember walking in because I'd been away with fellas to Tenerife, and when I came back, Chasen was there.
Yeah,
I was like, who the fuck is this? And just watching yous go, and I thought that's exactly what you need, so you wouldn't have to move away in terms of just bringing in, just leveling up your grappling still. Do you know what I mean?
It is. Like, for anyone who doesn't know, we've had Chasen Blair over. He's a Division 1 wrestler, wrestled out of North Carolina University. Wrestled at 84 kilo as well.
Lads, when I was watching you spar last week, I was thinking, fuck me, the weight difference in them now.
I know, because last week he was about 86 and I was like 77. But still, doesn't matter. It just means when it comes to fight night and I'm fighting this crab, he's not going to have a chance. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, lads.
Like, it's going to be nice to watch Chase and fight though, because it's been sick watching him evolve over the past 6 weeks or something. Yeah. It's going to be nice to actually watch him fight and beat someone up on the Cage Warriors on April 1st or 2nd, whatever day he fights on.
I was watching the spar today when you was coaching him, and I went to Cullen, fucking hell, he's imitating Paddy.
Yeah.
Like, he started throwing kicks like you, and then he ran forward, lads, and he had his chin up, and I went, get your chin down, lad, get your chin down. But
it's going to be mad for anyone who fights him, because they're going to think, oh, he's just a wrestler, he's going to come out and take me down, when he'll fucking put it right on him.
I know, he's
on the feet. He's dead unorthodox, and he's got so much better while he's been training at Next Gen the past couple of weeks. Yeah. And I've been talking to him though. He's like, I can't wait for some sun, man. Can't wait to get back to some sun. And I was like, lad, I can't wait to get back to San Diego either.
I know, it's been rough the last few weeks here, hasn't it?
The temperatures are rough here, like, it's cold.
Where I live, right on the dock though, I do free, like 8 to 10 Ks a week. And I just run from mine along the front down past like Brunswick Station and back in a little circular loop. What was them storms called? Like Eunice and fucking that, Franklin or something. I can't remember. What was the names, lads?
Eunice was one of them.
Eunice, because everyone was taking the piss out.
With an E.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it was Frank or Franklin. And I was getting fucking blown. Honest to God, I was getting blown on the dock, and I was thinking, I need to go on the treadmill, but it's not the same.
The treadmill's not the same. I always say that. People ask me about the treadmill. Like Chasen said it yesterday. Chasen went, man, I don't know how you run in this weather. And I'm like, just put a hoodie on and a pair of tracky bottoms and gloves and just start running, lad. You can't think about it. It's like even when I was running last week, it started raining and got a waterproof jacket there, just bang that on.
Yeah.
So like,
Dudley?
Well, it must... What? Storm Dudley? No. That is one of the worst storm... Dudley and Eunice, two of the worst storm names you've ever heard in your fucking life.
Everyone was taking the piss out of the woman who won the Gladiators. The Scouse woman was called Eunice, wasn't it? Did you know that now? Oh. Yeah, Eunice. She, and then I seen they kept putting Gail Platt fucking memes up.
Yeah, blowing a gale.
Blowing a gale, yeah, makes me like... Me little belly laughs at that one. Like.
Yeah.
It was, I know, because
What was the 3 different storms then in like
10 days?
That's mad. That many storms.
Rest in peace to the Scouser who lost his life. Do you know? Remember he's
the
driving
crash,
home and got hit by.
I know. Rest in peace there. That's just
hit by the stone or something. The car.
Something got in front of the way of his windscreen, didn't it? And he crashed. That's ridiculous. That you know.
I know. I was saying to Ellis, watch when you're driving because of debris, and she's laughing at me going, what the fuck's debris? I was like, isn't that what it's called? Like the stuff
it's debris. I didn't see it.
She was like, what are you saying debris for? I was like, I just thought that, all right, the shit flying
in front of your car. I mean, see the way we both thought the same thing. Watch the shit flying in your car, and she'd probably say to you, where's the shit? Where's the shit come from? Is it dog shit or cow shit or no human shit? What one is it?
I know. Oh, fucking hell, I'm getting a sweat on here.
Yeah, it gets warm in here, but no, it's all right. Don't be opening windows, lad. We're sound. It's better for us to get a little sweat on, lad. Yeah. It's better for us to get a little sweat on.
I know, if my hair goes frizzy, I've got to go and get pictures in a minute.
My hair goes frizzy.
I'm only messing. As if I care about that. But, like I say, I'll shout out Paddy O'Houlihan and Sean and little Sarah.
You went insane over there, didn't you?
I had 2 girls come over from Ireland, really strong kickers, because I'm fighting some big Thai boxing southpaw, and me and Paddy are both fighting southpaw, so you'll probably see like
the similar stuff getting implemented.
Yeah, and I just think they came over to Liverpool, didn't they, for a week, and I had a few spars with them. Then I went over there for a week, went and trained with Katie Taylor's dad, was over with Paddy O'Houlihan training, went to the Bellator, and it was actually mad to watch Gegard Mousasi fucking destroy
Paige Van Zandt's fella. It's funny the way no one knows his name, man. Everyone just calls him Paige Van Zandt's fella. Just says it all about him.
Mr. Van Zandt.
Yeah, Mr. Van Zandt.
Yeah, but do you know what it was like, lad? And it's always nice going back to Dublin because it just feels like the Echo when we used to fight, because there's only like 8,000 people there, and it's dead intimate really, but they're like Dubliners like Scousers, aren't they? So just on the ale all day, and it was just a belter. And then McGregor came in and said hi to me, and then he done that good post about you.
The little interview.
Yeah,
like I didn't watch the co-main event, and I just ended up. I remember turning it on as Mousasi was walking out. Come out to Sweet Catalan, was laughing me head off, thinking, who asked you to come out to that gay guy? Because you don't even know what Sweet Catalan is.
I know.
You mad Dutchman. How did you even know to come out to that? Some Irishman defo said, lad, come out to this and everyone will love it.
He should have come out to Zombies because Peter Queally
didn't fight.
And it would have well gone off its head,
wouldn't it? Yeah, it would have, but Mousasi's a legend in the game. That was like his 58th fight or something, wasn't it? Like he's one of the only younger Cage Warriors champions than me. I think he could be the only younger Cage Warriors champion than me, because he won it at 21, but a few months earlier than I did.
It's mad to think where he's been around. I was watching loads of stuff about him, and I was just like, you are driven by money. It's not like success, but he views success like money. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, fuck the UFC, I'm not getting paid.
Yeah, he was on a free fight win streak, but he was also getting messed around with a title shot at the time, weren't he? Because it was when Bisping was wanting to fight GSP, and then he done the interim fight with Romero and Whittaker. That's what, and he just thought, I'm not sticking around for this. Fuck this.
No, he's just like doing bin menning and fucking.
Yeah, that opponent he beat was just like a bin man, to be honest. It's funny because we still don't know his name. It's just Paige Van Zandt's fella.
What's his, like, without being that disrespectful to him, what's his name?
Austin Vanderford.
Vanderford.
That's such a Yankee name.
No, it's Dutch, isn't it? Austin is, but Vanderford is.
Austin, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Lad, speaking of Steve Austin, so everyone's been doing these shoeys. Lad, when I win, you'll be in the back warming up, but I'm getting me Stein out, and I'm going to run round all the fans and go fucking fill me up with me Stein and just pure give it 316.
Yeah, I'd never, ever, ever do one of them shoeys, me. It's disgusting as it is, but why would you want your shoe to be wet all night? Serious, lad? That's a serious question for me.
Yeah.
I hate it when I'm jogging and like...
You've stood in a puddle?
Not even that one, when like you stand on a
grid and the water comes out.
Yeah, what moves, or a little bit of thing, what moves, it splashes up on your foot and your sock gets wet. It makes me flip. Why would I want to pour a bevy in my shoe and drink it to then put my shoe back on and have my sock soaking? That's what you get a cup for.
That's what my Stein's coming out for, lad.
I know Vince will end up doing one because he's a proper little pisshead. He can't help himself. He just...
What about when I win and I'm on the gin in the changes, and he's going to be like taking him for it. I'm going to go, no, go and walk him out.
Yeah, he's going to be taking him for the bevy. He can't help himself, can he?
No, but you know what? I've got given quite a bit of ale. Shout out Aintree Gin. I'm going to take the gin to, I was going to say Bournemouth, take the gin to London, and we're just getting pissed through the week anyway, won't we? Like when we was in Vegas.
In Vegas.
It was just on the margaritas.
That day, I swear to God, you think you went up that day as well and got your head down for a bit? Me and Ellis just sat there laughing at Vent. It was funny because Vendramini was sitting over there at the pool at one point.
When his dad on the
and his dad had a little like flask, you know what I mean? A little one of them was just down and out. It was hilarious, to be honest. But then like we moved because the sun was going a different part, and Vent was just in the pool, big pool with a margarita in his hand like that. I was just FaceTiming Chris Williams, putting it on him, and Vent just kept chatting shit to him. Vent just kept chatting shit to him. Oh, we're in Vegas here, lad. We're in Vegas here, just winding him up constantly. He's going, fuck off you, you've got horrible ears.
Is that what he was saying, yeah.
Oh, it was sick, you know. Vent was just bouncing round in the pool with the margaritas.
I know, you'd think it was his fight, like you'd think he'd won a weird title.
Yeah, then after the fight was even better though, when he was on that Harlerhead.
Oh, God.
When we had all that Harlerhead sent down. Shout out Dana, that was a belter that. Pure Harlerhead got sent down. And Vent, it's the maddest one because Vent doesn't like bananas. As you have seen on the vlogs, Vent does not like bananas. If you go near him with a banana, he's like, get away. Starts going, can't let you get close.
What's that? What is that when Chael Sonnen had it with fucking Wanderlei?
Yeah.
And you go, I can't let you get close. That's what he does.
That's exactly what Vent does when you go near him with a banana. Vent starts fuming. It's fizzed up.
Bastard.
Oh, yeah, shut that. Let that die down a bit.
This is Fight Camp, like Life Hack 101, a flavoured fizzy water. And now Patrick would say fizzy water or like a diet drink.
If that's flavoured, it mightn't be too bad.
Do you know what I mean? It's Tory water.
Normal sparkling water, plain sparkling waters for Tories, but with a bit of flavour in it.
That's San Pellegrino. Do you know when we go to meetings and that, what are we saying, lad?
That sound well better than Pepsi Max. If you drink Pepsi Max, the sex offender.
Didn't I say this to you the other day?
You can't drink Pepsi Max, lad.
I'm not a sex offender, but he says I'm a sex offender.
I wish I liked Diet Cherry Coke, or what is it, Cherry Coke Zero. I wish I liked it, but I don't, because Cherry Coke's my favourite drink in the world. I wouldn't end up so fat after fights if it weren't for like...
Don't lie, it's
drinks.
Not war.
It's not just drinks, like... It's not just drinks. I have like 6 main meals.
Fucking, it was a trifecta in the UFC PI, like, Paddy, this is what you need to do for the next 24 hours. And then you look, and he's on 6 Nutella chipsticks like that.
They give you them,
fucking rimming the fucking thing like that.
Like, they give you them. The UFC, that's what's possible about the UFC. Like, when you get there, don't they check your weight, see how much water weight you're cutting and stuff like that. And when you get to the weigh-in, you have your chair there. And they have it all under your chair. They have like a pack full of like fruit, granola bars, stuff like that. They also have them little Nutella things in with the little breadsticks. And obviously I nailed mine straight away.
I'm looking round.
And just went over back to the desk and got about fucking 12 more of them. Was just like that.
And then on the plane on the way home, we said this on like the last one, but like fucking is cased and fucking...
I am made up, you've just mentioned that.
Because you ended up using it, didn't you?
On the way home, like my case was too heavy. Because it had all new stuff, and like I just went, go ahead and pull
all
this out.
All new stuff. Now he'd robbed the fucking plastic cutlery and all.
No, that was what they'd give us to use the to eat our things with, and I hadn't used them all.
And so shower gels
I'm not leaving them there. So I banged them in. I put them inside the shakers, what they give us to have our rehydration drinks. So I put them inside there. I only used them the other day when I went to match, and I used them 3 weeks ago when I went to Milan because I couldn't. A plastic cutlery, lad, it comes in handy. So. Yeah. You know, it comes in handy. You don't plastic. We've got to use it. We can't just bin it. Got to use it. Got to make use of it. Know what I mean? For the fish and that.
Because he's a minge bag and that.
Yo, it is. It's because of that. Say, take care of the pennies. The pounds take care of themselves. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't need to go and buy plastic cutlery when you've got some there.
Yeah. When you can just rob some.
They got used. Simple as. But yeah, when they give you that little bag of stuff and that. That was funny, to be honest. They give you your bag of stuff, they give you all your food, don't they? And like all the fighters were just sitting there, and you know what I'm like, I just went...
A Rosa was sat behind us as well, weren't he?
And he just done a heavy weight cut. Yeah. He looked a bit bad, I looked sound. And it was funny, because I just went to him round and went, hey, we were in the Apex, hey, is there a microwave in here? And they went, yeah. I'm like, I went and warmed my scran up straight away, didn't I?
You were not supposed to have them for about 2 hours,
Yeah, not supposed to have them straight away. And I just went, nah, I've hardly done a weight cut, so I'm going to do it. Warmed it up. It was funny. I warmed my scran up as I warmed it up. There was a Starbucks machine next to it, so I made hot chocolate. Oh, it was gangster.
And then he got kicked off for using hot chocolate. The Starbucks machine is just for the staff only.
Employees only. Well, I am an employee.
Yeah.
What? The Starbucks machine got used. And what? And then Fentanyl went and got a coffee as well, though, didn't he?
Yeah. Now you got kicked off on.
Yeah, they got kicked off on, but I'm not arsed. I had my eggs in that. I was sound.
They're doing us this week. I spoke to Carl. Shout out Vortex and Paul Reed. They're I think they land in London on like Sunday, the PI staff, and they'll be cooking for us. Do you remember Heather who done like the manipulation and all that?
Massages and
yeah,
that?
she's coming over to, like, I'll send her a message already and get ours booked in.
Yeah.
We'll have one a day, thanks Hev.
She's sound, you know.
It was so funny because like everyone goes in for a massage, fucking boring as fuck, aren't they? And just like, ugh. And then me and him are just having the time of our lives getting a massage.
Funny. I'll just never forget though, last time when we went in to get a massage and Tom Aspinall was coming out just drinking the chocolate milk. I mean, you were just looking at him just like,
off, lads, I haven't had a drink of water in 20 hours.
Like, you bastard. You horrible bastard. You're drinking a fucking chocolate milk the night before the weigh-in. We're just sitting there like, yeah, we're dry. We haven't had for hours.
Like
we just done our last session. We felt like punters. You know what I mean? Felt like we just went and suited up, and then he's just there on the chocolate milk. Just like, oh, why aren't I at heavyweight?
I know. Like, he's having a bit of trouble himself at the minute, though, with his opponents, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, we don't know what's going to happen, do we? But doesn't look like the UFC are doing that. Doesn't look like the UFC are, because Peter Yan's still fighting Sterling.
Yeah.
I'd be heavy if it does happen.
No,
it's getting them in the country,
innit?
Yeah, getting them in the country. The only thing is, as well, Jack Shaw's fighting a Russian, isn't he? And he can't have another pull-out because that's just heavy on him.
Life, isn't it?
You know what I mean? He's I think his last 3 fights, he's ended up with the last late replacement.
I know. I'd be buzzing with a late replacement because they wouldn't have a fucking gas tank. I get 15-week fight camps, and by the time I come to the end of it, and my opponents have like that. Oh. And then just still have war, don't we, lads? So.
You love a good war, like.
I know. I can't believe I passed my brain scan again, to be honest with you. I know. I'm still here. Woo! But speaking to Nick Pete about that, in MMA we don't really clock each other really in training, do we? With
not
like
really.
Big head punches.
But I always say that, like, people say, oh, it's so much more dangerous than boxing. It's far from it. Because in boxing, you're constantly getting punched in the head. Yeah. I've noticed it when I sparred like Brandon and Liam and that, know what I mean? And like me boxing sparring partners, you hit each other well more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you whack each other in the head well more than we do in an MMA spar.
Yeah, Nick said, imagine if I was fighting a boxing fight and got dropped, how many times I would get back up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you've just been knocked out and you get back up and you're putting yourself through that damage. Who was that lad last week or the week before? He'd burst his eardrums, both eardrums. He got like DDT'd.
Ended up knocking him out, yeah.
Ended up knocking the lad out in the last round.
Yeah, he got the proper DDT. It was like an old school.
Can you get this up?
Yeah, get that up, lad. What was his name? I can't remember his name.
I don't know, but he normally has a little afro when he fights. But yeah, Eddie Earner basically said, like, lads, if you lose this, it's kind of curtains on your career. And he won like an intercontinental title.
Was it same like the Woolly Back fought?
Yeah.
Same like Fowler fought, weren't it?
Yeah. The Woolly Back.
No, boxing
it is. Boxing. Aren't you listening to this, lads?
Put boxing, DDT.
Can't get the staff.
I think that might be it there right away. What's this, lad? I've never seen nothing like it, to be honest. 12 in it where he bingos him.
That was the week after I won in London.
Type in what's his name there? Jordan Gill. Click on his name there and go on media and it'll defo come up.
I was buzzing about that Maxwell one. Who was he fighting? The lads was pinging him everywhere.
And like showboating and all that.
And then in the 9th or the last round.
It was the very last round. I don't know if it was the 10th or the 12th. Very last round. He just put him a kip with the right hand and you were just like, yeah, that's a belter.
Is he a southpaw?
Come on, I want to see this DDT. You know, it's great.
I remember Nick Pete putting something on and he was clearing a kip. And I was thinking, fuck me, I've been there.
Like, that is the thing with boxing, innit? Boxing, you take so much head trauma. People don't realise it. They're like, oh, it's MMA, so much more violence. But just think, when you get dropped in MMA and someone stands over you with 3-4 punches, it gets stopped.
Yeah.
In boxing, you get dropped. You get 10 seconds to get your wits back about you. You get back up, you can get dropped again, you can get dropped again. You can get dropped about 4 or 5 times without the fight getting stopped.
Yeah, of course. I remember the Beefy and Fowler fight, give like credit to the pair of them because they both got dropped and still got up and then still gave us more better rounds.
They did. Like, yeah, this is it. Watch.
I thought, what? We're watching MMA. Yeah, boom. Went for a guillotine. He's
and he
out of
looks
here.
unconscious. When he hits the floor, like rewind that a bit. When he hits the deck, I thought he was out. Like, watch this here.
Lad,
like he goes flat. Watch.
His eyes.
I think he's unconscious, lad. To be honest, it's mad. And then like he walks back out to the corner, like whoa, because he gets spiked on clean on his head.
Have you ever been hit in a fight, lad, and then not remembered like a little bit after it? Yeah.
The Stephen Martin one.
Oh yeah.
The Stephen Martin one when he hit me, I like.
Was that the one when you elbowed him and done him in? Yeah.
That's the first ever time I done a dance in the cage after it because I was just on one where I couldn't remember nothing.
Yeah.
The only other one where I've been hit with a big shot and like half couldn't remember was Teddy Violet when he broke my nose. He hit me with a right hand against the cage. I can remember walking out of the venue and saying it to Laura and going, "What round did I win in then?"
Did you?
Yeah. I didn't know whether it was the first or the second.
I've only had it in that last fight when we clashed
Head clash.
And then I always say, don't I hit the floor and I just looked at Ellis and I went, whoa. And then just did me head.
Yeah, that was horrible. I shit myself in the back there.
I know.
Because me and Vent were doing something.
Yeah.
So we just seen you get up, turn round, seen you getting up off one knee, and I was like, whoa, what's just happened?
Because I get wellied sometimes off the lads and doesn't even faze me, does it?
Like, so I was like, whoa, what has went on there? That's not right. And
you hear Vent go.
Give Vent his due.
He knew. He didn't even say, he said a clash of heads.
Yeah, Vent went to clash of heads, I think. I was like, how do you know you've just been taking pads?
Yeah.
How do you know? What the fuck?
You see him, don't you? You're looking at the camera like that and Vent's just like...
Because we were scared that she was going to win that round because of it.
Because of it, yeah.
You know what
I'm
I mean?
not sure if she did in the end, but I landed more significant strikes in that round.
Nah, I think the ref went over and said that was a headbutt, that was a clash of heads.
Well, the score was 29-28, so I don't know what round I'd have lost.
I have to be able to get the scorecards up, won't we?
Can you find that, lad?
Yeah, Blaze will find that now.
Thanks, lad.
Come on, Blazy boy. Philly's own.
I watched. I remember being in that fight and thinking, oh God, I'm so unfit. And then I watched it back.
She won the first.
Yeah.
That'll be off that headbutt then, definitely.
So they must have scored the round and then
got told, yeah.
All the media scores, every one of them had you 30-27.
Did they? Come on, the media team. That might be off bias because they like me though.
That everyone's saying that she got robbed in the last fight, Kim, aren't they?
Yeah. Who messaged me? Someone messaged me going, Molly's next opponent, and it was a picture of them after the fight. And I was like, lads, I fucking beat the pair of them. Beat the pair of them in a bad major way though. But yeah, that Priscilla Cachoeira, fuck knows how she ended up winning that.
I haven't watched it, to be honest. You know me, I'm not.
I've not really missed the fight card my whole last 9 years, but I didn't watch that one.
I'll be honest, the last fight I watched, and it was just because it was on at a nice time, I watched a few lightweights. The last fight I watched was Terence McKinney when he fought Ziam. That Ferez Ziam is shit. Couldn't get over how bad he was, to be honest. He's fucking absolutely Wilfred Boney, mate. Fucking pony. McKinney just schooled him, made him look shit. And the only fight before that I watched was the Johnny Walker card, just because I was sitting waiting for Laura to come in. And
is that when she stayed out till 6 in the morning?
No, that was she come in at like 2. Come in at like 2 in the morning with 20 nuggets. So I obviously had to have a few nuggets. It was when I was with Ronnie, O'Sullivan that day. So that night she come in. I was FaceTiming you, and I Blaze. Me and Blaze were on FaceTime while we were watching it. I was saying about because I was watching the Jim Miller fight versus Motta.
Yeah.
Because on my first, when I was meant to fight in Vegas that first time, my original opponent what got sent to me was Nicholas Motta.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. And then he pulled out. And then he only had his debut the other day against Jim Miller.
Was he injured
mad once. He said he was injured.
How many fights has Jim Miller
Jim Miller's
had?
had like 30 UFC fights, and this kid had his debut against him. It was just one of the stupidest things ever. I'm sure that Motta said something about me as well. We've got something to say. Say it in person, you little bum.
Yeah.
Fucking do you. You're a crab. Jim Miller's just beat you up and he's about 47. I swear, these little mushrooms that like to say stuff about me, you know. Oh,
it makes us
it's going to be funny.
It.
This hotel's going to be funny.
I know. We can't even speak about a few people because we won't give them the airtime.
Nah, yeah, we won't give them little mushrooms the airtime, but
it's
going to be funny if I do see this ill supporter, you know.
Yeah.
I swear. Because I think Jai's going to knock him clean out.
I know.
He's a small, he's a featherweight. He's going to be a small lightweight. And Jai can bang, mate. Like, I'm a big fan of Jai. I love watching Jai fight. The Black Country Banger. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Jai. You know what I mean? He's got power in his hands, his knees, his feet, his elbows. And Jai's going to come out and put one right on his chin and knock him out. And saying? I'm going to have his head up his ass all fight week. Yeah, what standing was he with Jai like that with my arm around him.
Lad, what was he saying to you? Something like, we'll see what gets said.
We'll see, yeah.
Well, obviously we're going to see each other. Yeah, he said
to me, we'll see if we see each other on fight week. And I just put back to him, lad, we're staying in the same hotel, you stupid cunt. Of course we're going to see each other. Why wouldn't we see each other? You're staying in the hotel, I'm staying in. We're fighting on the same night. We're weighing in the same weigh-in.
Yeah.
What are you on about? Know what I mean? As if you're not going to see me, you stupid helmet. These people, lad.
You see them at breakfast, lad. Do you remember, just so you don't go on fume here, we all had a brekkie on the day of my fight last UFC London, and it was just like unlimited brekkie.
Oh, you know me when it's that unlimited brekkie.
Oh, yeah, I remember unlimited brekkie. I remember, though, the day before I fought that Priscilla Cachoeira, I was having an omelette for breakfast, and she was just sat there, like, fucking in a sweatsuit already, weren't she? Like,
yeah, she looks like a zombie, yeah.
Zombie girl,
that's her name, yeah.
She
looks like she's just like...
But I remember, I'll never forget coming down the day of my fight and thinking, what, I can eat all this food here.
Well, I'll never forget my last Cage Warriors fight. My last Cage Warriors fight with Martinez.
Was that the Friday?
No, it was on the Saturday. It was on the Saturday, and Vucenic versus Charrier was the main event, and I was co-main. And I'll never forget it because Paul Reed and that were there, and I literally done like a little bath the night before, a little bit of little quilt and that, and then woke up the next morning a pound under. So when I had a drink off Paul Reed, one of them little energy replenishing drinks, what you need to get back in you, and I weighed in at like 155.5, and I was like, yeah, this is sound, this.
Yeah.
Immediately went and got the brekkie box.
Yeah.
I think I finished Vent's brekkie off. When I got pure toast, they had like 4 slices of jam on toast. They had 2 porridges. Like, you should have seen how much I ate. And like, people end up going to me.
Not even people, like fucking teammates.
I go, lad, are you still eating? And I'm like, lad, it's the day before. I can eat as much as I want. What are you on about?
Like, videos of me.
It's the day of the fight. What you've got to worry about eating too much. So, like, obviously, the day of the fight this time, I'm not going to have a hot chocolate and Ferrero Rocher.
We will see.
Just to let you know. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, well, they best hadn't fucking take us to Starbucks. I'm gonna say to Vent, lad, you're not allowed fucking Starbucks on the day because I don't like anything else from there apart from hot chocolate. Coffee is just too rough. Remember the last one? It was funny.
Graham had them ordered for us.
Graham, because we couldn't leave the hotel in Vegas, Graham got them ordered. And I just said to him, get us a cup of tea. And he went, there is no cup of tea. I was like, what?
Look at you here, lad. It like... Paddy hadn't stopped eating. This is 12 o'clock. He had been eating for 3 hours at this point.
He'd weighed in at 9.
And he...
Tuna wrap. Do we get Kumeski, do you?
Yeah.
I just don't stop eating, lad. And there was crisp and that in there. I'll never forget them.
At that. And then I got Kumeski'd.
I'll never forget them Whole Foods chocolate nuts with the chocolate on the outside of the nuts. Matt, what did you say for us as well? A Milky Way. What's their version of a Mars bar? We had half each.
Oh, lads, yeah. And look, that can you see that? That was me and him next to all these fucking cakes. And what time is it? 2:30. And I was like, lad, this time tomorrow.
That was the day before the weigh-in, yeah. Day before the weigh-in. We were in Whole Foods. I'll never forget that because that was when Vent got ID'd for cider. Vent looks about 30.
Look at this. Look at Vent playing basketball. He can't even honest. Ellis is throwing like a netball.
Oh, it was so funny.
Hang on. Let's see if we see him do like a...
No, it's the funniest ever. When Graham and Rim had a one-on-one.
Who won?
God, come on.
Look at Vent here.
Yeah, Graham, our manager, and Rimmer, our coach, had a one-on-one, and it was hilarious. But like Graham used to play basketball in Ireland.
For Ireland?
Yeah, for Ireland.
Did he have a scholarship
He had a scholarship for America,
Yeah.
but never ended up going and doing it. Like, and it's mad because he's only about, 5'10" or something?
He's just like our manager, Graham, right? I don't know what people might say about him, but he's like our hero.
Yeah, he is. He's the
you
coolest
just wouldn't
man
believe his life if he told you. But
No,
like,
he's the
an
sickest man
Irish
ever.
man who played fucking
Basketball. And Gaelic
football, boxed, and just now ended up into like the MMA and all that.
And now he lives the dream in San Diego, in Oceanside, just like that.
With his, I was speaking to him yesterday though, lad, and I was like, "Do you ever get a day off, you lads?"
No, he doesn't. He definitely doesn't with me now. I defo stress him out to the nines. Sorry, Graham. You know I love you, da, but I just stress everyone out.
Fucking Instagram star. I seen Paddy's Insta went offline. I came in the gym before him and I went, everyone hold on to your fucking seatbelts today. I said, just be extra nice to him. And he's like, I've just lost X amount of money because of this sponsorship, because of them bastards. And I was like, that. So the Homer Simpson into the fucking, into the thing.
Into the bush.
Yeah.
I was on one for a few days, like,
Yeah,
I
but
was.
you would be, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the cheeky cunts. Not even the fact that they just like they've half ruined my livelihood because I've lost out on X amount of money. I'm not even going to say how much it is because it's like people's like 3-year wages. And then the fact that I can't share my charities and help the GoFundMe pages and the homeless people and the people with mental health problems who would do help. I can't.
No, I know.
It's just piss me off in a big way. So Zuckerberg, you're going to regret it because I'm going to absolutely terrorise you when I'm in the cage after a win. It's going to be all arse on you. I swear. You're going to be gutted that you've done it.
You lizard.
Yeah, you gang of lizards. It's just stupid though because the community guidelines are a fucking joke. They go on like, oh, we don't want bullying and that, but people can bully people on my page and then I can't say nothing back. Joe Zuckerberg got bullied in college and in school and then he's the biggest bully on the planet now.
Didn't he rob? Is he? Yeah,
He's the one who robbed Facebook,
he robbed it.
Did he?
His best friend, he just cheated him at like whatever percentage.
Cheated his best friend. Well, that's what sort of lizard you are, innit?
They're having a tough time anyway, lads.
Piece of shit.
I read something like since introducing the meta or the metaverse or whatever, these lost about.
I hope they continue to keep losing money because they've ruined it. Like you can't say nothing on Instagram no more. Like even stupid stuff like Chris put stories up for me on my birthday and one of them said, "You fat piece." That got removed.
Why?
Because it said fat. And it's just him having a laugh with me, one of his best mates.
Well, I don't know. I can get called all mads of like homophobic abuse, and not one of that gets removed.
Exactly. People message me saying I'm going to rape your mother, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? People comment shit or madness saying that they want people in my family to die and stuff like that, and that doesn't get removed.
That's the meta stock from the last year.
That's the meta stock. Ha 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 ha. You fucking little bum. I'm made up. You fucking crab. We need to make a new version of Instagram, lad, where you can fucking do and say what you want. Well, not to a certain extent, know what I mean? People.
I've only just got onto your toe, just latching into that cage there.
Yeah, that's keeping me in place.
It's one big
That's
toe.
keeping man in place, that.
Is that your
yeah,
left
I have
toe,
got a
right?
big ass toe, me, you know.
No, look at the other one as well. I'm not good. Well, I don't even think it's like a secret weapon, but Paddy's left fucking head kick pinged everyone with it anyway, all your fights. But Jesus, tonight that toe is taking fucking heads off at the minute, lads, isn't it?
It is. Kicking people clean in the face, mate. They don't like it. Like, that was one thing about my last fight. I hit him with that many head kicks. I was thinking, lad, you're not going to go down here. Because I hit him with about 5 head kicks. I was thinking, what's going on here? You've got a fucking sound chin, you lad. Because I hit him with pure head kicks. And then on the flight home, like the next...
It went massive. The socks wouldn't fit on your feet, would they?
We went to sleep early that night, didn't we? Because we fought at you fought like 12, I
just
fought
drank
like 1.
myself to sleep.
You drank yourself to sleep. I got myself high to sleep with Elle. You and Vent drank yourself to sleep. And then we went to bed about 8 o'clock, didn't we? 8 o'clock, 7:30, something like that.
We were just dumb, right?
Yeah, we just like, fuck this. I'll never forget it. Me and you woke up the next morning at like 5, 6 o'clock.
I was like knocking on the door.
Yeah,
I think,
we woke up
really.
at like 5 o'clock, still dark outside.
We hadn't packed, had we? Oh, we hadn't
You had
packed.
to just,
My hands was
had to
broke.
just that's what I mean. That's another reason why I just lashed everything, and I was like, "Fuck it, that's coming. That's coming."
Do you know
Put that
what?
in
Though
there. That's
I
coming.
couldn't fit shampoo in my hair,
And I took
and
it
I
home.
went, lad, this is for blondes. Do you want
Yeah,
it?
it got took home, lad.
It went to Devon with you, didn't it?
Shampoo isn't getting left here. Are you mad for some
was
cleaner to take
wrecking
home?
as well.
Shampoo's getting took right home with us. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I woke up that morning, I was like, whoa, I can't really walk here. I was hobbling around the room. I had to just put flip-flops on. And then obviously we went in the airport, got on the flight. You all fell asleep on the flight. I couldn't sleep on it.
What was I doing? Did I? Or was
Yeah,
I
you
in
was
the
lying
aisle?
down on them rows at the back,
Oh,
didn't you?
fuck, yeah.
Every one of you fell asleep and I didn't. I started watching some film about Ben Affleck being a fucking basketball coach when he was a pisshead. It was a good little film, to be honest.
it?
I can't remember what it was called, but it was a good little watch. But yeah, he went back to teaching like a Catholic school. You just love your Catholic schools over in America, don't you, lad?
No, is he from Boston, please? Or Massachusetts? Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
well,
think
he's
he's
a
from
proper
Boston.
Catholic. He's always in like Catholic
But yeah, he went back to
Boston
like
films.
he went
Yeah.
back to teaching this school as like the basketball coach, and I got right into it. And when I finished it, I went to go back to the back rows by yous, and some cunt had took the fucking seat line across it.
Oh, I bought sleeping tablets and gave everyone sleeping tablets.
Well, with me on that, I couldn't
chemist.
sleep on the way home. We landed in London, took the piss getting through passport control. And then when we got through, we had to wait for them for like another 20 minutes.
we
Remember
were
that?
fuming,
Then
weren't
come
we?
through like that.
Me
And
back,
then
me
we
back.
got in that little minibus coming home, and we had another 4-hour journey home.
I remember we fell asleep and we was like on each other like that, and then we landed and we didn't know where we was, but he went, you can go and have a piss, and we got off and we was like that, and people was coming over to us going, can we have a picture? Can
Yeah.
we have a picture?
Me and
we was
Molly were like that,
where?
proper.
I was like, where are we? And he went like,
We're only like half an hour away somewhere before.
Baton Wood.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking hell, we're by IKEA.
And it was
home.
funny, like, you know what them services are like. We walked in and I just
Krispy
went.
Kremes at the WH
But we
Smiths.
walked in and I just looked and I was going to buy a butty, and then I just thought, I'm not paying this price for a butty. I don't care if I've just won a $50,000 bonus.
No.
What isn't $50,000, by the way? But I'm not buying nothing from here.
And I was
I didn't.
30.
We got a chocolate bar between us, I think, and had half a chocolate bar or something each. And I was like, I'm just going to get something to eat when I get home. I never ended up sleeping until that night. And I drove to Cornwall that day with Laura, didn't I?
Well, yous were all allowed to not be quarantined, weren't you? I weren't job, so I had to fucking quarantine. I remember because on my way home, when they let me out of the car, I just went straight to the pub because I was supposed to meet yous for dinner. Do you remember?
Yeah, in the Louvre.
And then I had just got bladders and I was like, I've got to go back home. And then the COVID police knocked at my door the next day. First time I was isolated. Only messing, isolated every time. But but yeah, I remember that. But we're all jabbed up now.
That's what's boss about this one. That's a good thing about this one. We don't have to quarantine and shit. We'll be able to. Like, I'm gonna try and get a ticket for Arsenal away
What day is that?
Wednesday.
So what I hadn't told you this, but they're doing. Do you remember Nick Pete said they're doing something
That's
in the
the
BT
Thursday,
top?
innit?
Yeah, but 7:15 till 8:15, the premiere in my documentary. So, Vicky, the woman, said she'll organise cars for us to go and watch that and then come back.
Is that on the Thursday though?
Just depending on the
Depending
weight.
on what the weight's like,
Yeah.
innit?
Just depends. So I just said, look, it just depends on the weight.
Well, I defo when we get there, even if it's the first day we get there, the Tuesday, I want to go to where the after party is. That's
What is it
Toka
called?
Social.
Toka Social.
Toka
We are
Social.
coming.
We're coming on the Tuesday. There's going to
Tuesday.
be, obviously, me, Molly, our team, and then Jai's going to come with his team. Jack Shaw's going to come with his
So
team.
we've got Cardiff, Liverpool, and Birmingham.
all representing. Nah, it's not Cardiff, is it? It's Abertilly.
Oh, Abertilly, yeah.
Abertilly, just like you're repping for Kenny and I'm repping for Iton.
Not
it's,
Nogsy.
it's Abertilly, yeah, Nogsy.
Nogsy, yeah.
It's Abertilly.
Yeah.
And I think they always get it wrong at the UFC, don't they? And they fume, they always say the wrong thing.
The
Your
wrong-
name and Jack's always
No,
like
maybe
that.
they said Cardiff once or Swansea, and
No,
he
there's
was like
another one. Something
there?
that sounds like Abertilly. Like Jack will see this and laugh his head off.
Abertilleri
Is that what it is? Is that where Jack's from?
or Aberystwyth.
Well, it's one or the other. Jack's from like Abertilleri and there's an Abertilly. And they always say it wrong, and he goes, "Oh, that's a little shit all that. We don't want to be saying we're from there." Know what I mean? And then I always laugh my head off when he says it in the back. It always cracks me up.
How many? Is there 12 or 13 fights?
I think there'll be 13,
And
yeah.
there's 9 of us
There might be
from Cage
14.
Warriors.
Might be 14, to be
Is
honest, because I think there's 7 or 8 on the prelims, then 6 on the main card.
Yeah, imagine if that lad from Birmingham got pulled off, didn't he?
Hadley, yeah. He's meant to have
Yeah.
broke his rib or something, I think.
was it?
Yeah.
So I think how many there'd have been 10 ex-Cage Warriors.
Yeah.
It's like a homecoming for us, really,
Yeah,
isn't
it is. Who is there? There's me, you, Jai, Jack, Corey,
Aaron Arnold.
Arnold, Allen, Aspinall. Aaron Arnold.
I don't know. I'm thinking of his tops.
Yeah.
Arnie Schwarzenegger ones.
Yeah.
Who Arnold is Uno.
Yeah.
Or something like that, isn't it?
Nathaniel Wood.
Yeah.
And who's the other? There's one more, like, I can't remember off the...
I said
We
Aspinall.
said Aspinall, yeah.
Jai.
You said Jai. Because he's part of our firm anyway, the IFM firm. Was
IFM,
for
yeah.
Jai, Jack, me and you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We'll be in that Toka Social the week of the fight just to have a little mess around,
Yeah.
burn a few calories on the interactive games and that, keep our mind off food.
It's a shame we can't go to the Cage Warriors on the Friday, but I'm shouting out Darren, the dentist. He's been in the game a very, very long time. He had a tough run in the UF, and some of the styles they didn't want to fight him because he's just danger. So he's making his comeback.
On Cage Warriors, he's come for that middleweight title.
So, lad, fucking
I know,
enjoy it.
I love the dentist. He's a proper scouser.
He is a
Darren.
scouser.
He's a belter.
I've fought on 3 fight cards with him, but the best one was in Boston. Because all his boys, imagine all these London boys has come to Boston. I've just fucking ripped the arsehole out of all of them. Just, fucking hell, low it more. I'm like that, no, lads.
He loves it when I've been in the changes with him warming up before and we just have the beats kicking and he fucking loves it. He's a proper belter, Darren.
He's funny on TikTok. Have you seen him on the TikTok, lads? He's got more followers on TikTok. I don't do TikTok.
Well, I've got more followers on TikTok now than I have on fucking Instagram because Mark Zuckerberg's a fucking lizard, the little mushroom.
He's more famous on that for his TikToks.
He does loads of stuff with his mum and that, though.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
She sends, I'm like, lads, get your ma to send me voice notes. You want to hear the voice notes I've got on my phone off his ma. She's proper Jamaican, isn't she?
She's hilarious. Whenever I see him doing like the little videos he puts up with him and his ma, it's fucking sick. He cracks me up, Darren. But he'll be back in the UFC. Few wins.
I think he just need get. He didn't win a world title, did he? He chose to go.
Yeah, he chose to go. So I reckon he's going to win a world
and then
title,
come
defend it
back.
a few times, then he'll get right back to the UFC.
Yep,
That's what a few people have done, haven't they?
they have indeed, lad.
Did Paul Craig fight on Cage Warriors? He didn't, did he?
No, but he is fighting. Isn't
He's
he?
fighting, yeah. He's on the main
Who's
card.
in that promo with us?
Gunnar Nelson.
Fucking hell, I can't. Lad,
He's having his first fight in 3 years, isn't he? I don't think he's...
since the last.
Yeah, was it
UFC?
Leon Edwards who he fought last on
That was a fight as well. Nobody even spoke about that fight, and that was like
I know,
fight.
it was a proper scrap.
Because it was after when Masvidal punched Leon in the face, wasn't it?
The 3-piece in the shoulder.
The 3-piece in the shoulder.
Edwards gets overlooked ridiculously. It's a joke. Know what I mean?
They've just confirmed it, though, didn't they? Sports Illustrated confirmed Usman too.
Yeah, he's next for the belt, like, isn't he?
Yeah.
And they reckon whoever wins Burns Chimaev. But I reckon Burns, yeah, he deserves another one. But if Chimaev needs to beat Colby or something to get a title shot.
That's a bit of a mad one.
Not even calling by his real name. Crash Mat Jimmy Changa. Try and say my name wrong, you dickhead. I'll say yours wrong. Crash Mat Jimmy Changa.
We seen lad, I was looking the other day and I sent it to the group a picture of him when he's got no beard.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Please may you find. Did he send you it?
No, that's not it. It's like that one.
Oh, isn't it?
That's not him, no.
There's
from the
two,
side, it's not him.
No, but I'm just going with it. It is now.
That's not him like that, where it's
Are
one
you
with a
sure?
beard and
Are
one
you
without.
sure?
Yeah, it's not him. It's definitely not him.
Oh, God,
I never used to mind him, but then he started chatting shit about me. Bobby Bibby. Like, nah, lad, your name's Crash Mat Jimmy Changa. Colby tethered you and called you cum shot, you little beaut. Know what I mean?
Are they the ones you got for free off someone and then walked up the mountain in them?
Yeah, I think I got the grey ones for nothing because I paid for the other ones I've got. Oh no, these are the ones that I paid for actually.
Oh.
And I got the other ones for nothing. I got a blue pair for nothing, then bought these before we went to Vegas. I bought these for to wear with me trackies because I had great trackies. And then me and Gilly took the dog for a walk. And he took us.
We was all laughing our heads off in the group
Took
chat.
us somewhere, and
when Paddy's head goes, he goes, "Wow!"
I was absolutely fuming. You should have seen them.
It was like
I'm
cow
saying-
path, wasn't it?
I'm saying mud up to there, like mud up to like here, all the way. The only bit that weren't mud on was the laces.
I'll find the picture, lad, because you're taking 17 years over there.
I swear, I was raging. Like, and the worst thing about these trainees is, when you stand in mud, look, see them holes there.
Yeah.
All mud gets stuck in them
Lad,
holes.
I was wearing them to weights last week.
All mud gets stuck inside them holes. So
The
you've got to get a
claw
little.
bend.
You've got to get a little pokey and poke them all out. It fucking stresses me out.
Oh my God, Vince just put in the group, bring back memories. So I was mixing me vodka, me gin with that.
Yeah.
Nice one, Vince.
I know, look at that. There's that picture what Molly's on about.
Is that not him now?
I don't think it's him.
Because look, it's got UFC in the background.
It has got UFC
No,
in
I
the
just
background.
thought, is it like...
It-
No?
Same eyebrows, look. Yeah,
And same hairline?
yeah, that is him. It's gotta be.
If that's him, oh my God, don't ever cut that beard, lad, for your own good.
No, because I seen a meme and it was like, this is what beards do for lads. It's like girls getting the lips done or the brows done.
That can't be him with no beard. I'm going to proper terrorise him when I see him if that's him with no beard. I'm going to say, like, get your beard cut and let's see what you look like.
It is, look, same nose, same everything. Yeah, that's him.
That's some nose, that, mate. Without the beard, his nose looks like even worse. Looks like a proper hooter. It's like a proper...
Luke Riley, trust me on this
Proper
one, mate.
pelican.
You're Paddy The Baddy wannabe, mate. You're getting done in one, mate. My mate's coming for you. You're finished,
fuck's
mate.
that?
Who the fuck is this little fucking knobhead here? Who is this?
It's probably
Conor
one of that
Head out.
Jack Eglin's mates, innit?
Trust me on this one, mate. You little Paddy The Baddy wannabe, mate. You're getting done in one, mate. My mate's coming for you. You're finished, mate. You're done for. Pussy up.
Joe Lamb, lad, even
Lad, it's
I'd
funny,
do
you know,
you
like-
and get a fucking
So
grip.
that'll be one of that Jack Eglin's mates. It's funny because Luke's fighting this kid and Luke's gonna knock his ass clean out. Luke's got pure crazy power in his hands for the bantamweight. It's mad how good his striking is. Luke Riley, his name is. If you don't know him, you just probably do. He's one of the best UK MMA prospects out there right now. He's got two wins, 2 pro wins, 2 first round knockouts. And this kid thinks he's going to stand with him.
No, I reckon he'll try and panic shoot in on
He will, he'll panic shoot. We know that. Know what I mean? The kid will think that he can strike with Luke and Luke will hit him with a shot and he'll think, fuck
Fuck
this.
that.
And the good thing about this is, Luke is one of them. He's not that arsed. This
Goes
kid,
down, he'll
this kid has now given him the motivation. You know what he's like? He's like me when I was younger.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking fully like athletes want to do this, want to do that. If he wants to stay in bed one morning, he'll fucking stay in bed. You know what I mean? Now that kid's lit a fire underneath his ass.
And he's fucking in.
And
isn't he?
he's in and he's
Yeah.
ready to kill. And Luke is gonna proper hurt this crab.
Yeah.
It's gonna be heavy.
Oh,
Because
that lad.
Nathan choked him in the first round, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nathan's fought him, choked him in the first round, absolutely schooled him, made
What,
him
in
look
the
shit.
Grand Prix tournament?
In the Grand
yeah.
Prix thing, schooled him, made him look like a piece of shit what he is. And then Luke's gonna knock him out. It's gonna be funny, lad. Because Luke's got that power, like we said about Jai before. He's got that power when he touches you, you know about it.
He doesn't commit. He just knows when to go and when to pull and when
Yeah,
to not. And like,
and-
lads, when you watch him, we've been there now at the cage bodies, haven't we? And he punched that lad in his first one, and he literally like his legs just went.
It's not in his fod. He's hitting people in the fod and he's hitting them. Imagine when he hits someone on the chin and the jaw and the nose. You know what I mean? Like, these kids nowadays in this UK MMA scene what think the fucking Don won.
I think there was you 10 years ago.
Yeah, know what I mean? The
Yeah.
fucking little crabs, man. It's embarrassing. It's funny because they're both 2-0 as well. Someone's always got to
Gotta
go.
go.
And we all know it's not going to be Luke. So I'm predicting Luke, another first round
Will you
finish.
be there or are you in
No, I'm there.
America
I'm staying for that. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that. I'm staying to support the lads. And then man's scooting off to San Diego to get some nice weather. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I need some sun in my life.
I know.
Badly.
I'm going to lift weights and then going to Costa del Sunbeds because my opponent's got a lovely complexion, the bitch, and I am the Milky Bar kid, so
I'm going to
more
look
so
like
than
the
him.
Milky Bar kid, though. My opponent's from Mexico. Know what I mean? On them horse meat tacos. I'm going to look like the Milky Bar kid standing opposite him because he'll
Like-
make me look even paler. Yeah, I am. I might get on the scale with a Milky Bar.
yeah, why not?
Know what I mean? Get on the scale eating a Milky Bar, tanning. You little mushroom. Like, I feel our ass on Vargas, to be honest. That's funny. We haven't even spoke about our opponents once.
No. We're not asked
I
because
know.
we just
Literally
know.
been sitting here talking for an hour and we haven't spoke about our opponents once. That's how little we are phased about these pair of crabs.
Yeah.
Like-
Just like I genuinely believe when you work as hard as what we do on ourselves and how good we will be and it doesn't matter about them, does
No,
it?
it doesn't. It really doesn't. People always say, oh, don't you do this, don't you do that. We've worked a few little things because we're fighting southpaws.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
You know what I mean? Other than that, we focus on ourselves. We get ourselves better. And that's what we've done. And they're not going to stand a chance. It's going to be absolutely our ass on the pair of them. They're coming over for a nice little trip to London, nice little holiday, a payday, and they're getting their heads smashed in and sent back home to their own country.
Undefeated in London, like. It's homecoming. I can't wait. I fucking can't wait.
I know. I can't wait. It's just... It's mad, innit? Because it's funny.
How calm are we though? Like,
Yeah.
considering I'm going to go and punch someone's head, like, cleaning.
It's going to be our ass on them. That's what I feel sorry for them. Because they're coming over to get a beat down. They're coming over to get beat up in front of our fans. And they're going to both shit themselves when they walk out.
I know. It's a good place to be.
It is a very good place to be for us. We've got everything in our favour.
Yep.
And it's going to be proper sly on them. But as we said before, I don't even look forward to the fight yet. I just look forward to the weigh-in.
There's the fight, the scales, isn't it? That's the biggest fight.
The fight's
amongst that.
getting on the scales. That's all we worry about for
Yeah.
now, getting on the scales.
And then you wake up on fight day. It's like fucking Christmas morning.
It is like being a 6-year-old on Christmas Day. Santa just been.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? That's what it's like. You just
He's
can't wait to
been.
get
He's
going.
been.
We end up in one of our rooms just with the tunes on, just sitting there like that.
And
This
then
is
wherever
NA.
we go on the bus or in the back of the changes, everyone's vibing to our tunes, aren't
It's
they?
always sick. Little speaker with us ready. Last
Gonna have to
time on,
make a new playlist. Actually.
well, since the last fight, we've both
Just
transferred over from Apple Music to
I
Spotify,
know we're
haven't we?
Spotify now.
Yeah, we're both little Spotify babies now.
Yeah.
But still
And
need
they
to get...
just generate your own playlists, don't they?
Yeah, I just always go on like songs and click shuffle.
I do, but sometimes yours, lad, will literally be like fucking gangster death music and then Billy Joel Piano Man.
Yeah, it does. And then it goes
You're
on.
laughing because you've been in there. Well,
And then
I
it
had
goes on to
Queen
like
and that on.
Calling from
Yeah.
years ago by Alesso and Ingrosso, and then it'll go on to Build Me Up Buttercup. Know what I mean?
No, it was
It's-
a belter today in the gym because I had we was going, put the UFC song on, what is it? And we was all going, it's the CSI
Yeah,
tune,
the
it's the
CSI
CSI tune. And,
Teenage Wastelanders, was it
Teenage
called
Wasteland,
that?
yeah,
And then we
and
put
then
the Cage Warriors tune on, Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck got in the vibe.
And then we had Piano Man on. Absolute banger. Reminds me of our kid.
Yeah. We had Dignity on yesterday. Just pure old Scouse boozer tunes, aren't they?
Yeah. Like old school though. And what we had Queen and that on as well yesterday, didn't
Yeah, I love
we?
Queen.
We haven't had like the
Elton
gangster
John's,
rap
like,
kill each
yeah.
other music on that much lately,
We
even
haven't
though that's
needed
like
it,
my
have we?
forte.
Yeah. Now at the beginning of camp or when the cameras come in and we need to like turn it on,
Yeah, get hyped up.
then it comes on.
All the gangster rap goes on. Mine's all old school though. I loved all the old school tunes. I'm not
Yeah.
the biggest fan of the new
I
ones.
know, but you hadn't. What's the maddest one? Me and Carl speak about it all the time. Is like we listen to like 90s rap and early noughties, and then you still hadn't seen the Super Bowl halftime
No, I
show?
still haven't seen it.
No.
Still haven't watched it. I need to watch that Super Bowl halftime show.
It just makes you feel like. Do you remember like you had an MP3 player before you'd even had an iPod? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and you'd be on your runs then.
My one was, I can remember having the Walkman. No, where you put the disc in, you put your CD
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
I had one of them.
Yeah, it's like that because like you wouldn't have this much like music selection to be able to listen to, so you'd have to listen to the same fucking CD because
Yeah.
you're lucky to
It's
have a
mad.
CD.
I always say about the kids nowadays, they're like the last generation. Like all my nieces and nephews, I go VHS. What's that? Don't
How
know what a
old do you feel
VHS
that?
is. Know what I mean? You have to put that in and rewind it.
Yeah.
You didn't just put the disc in and it go back to the start for you. Know what I mean? You had to put a VHS in and then rewind it. Sometimes you put it in and it was the end of the film. You'd be like, shit, rewind, I haven't seen this. And then even the way YouTube now, you can just type whatever song in you want or whatever
We
video
wouldn't
in
even
you
have
want.
that access, would we? No?
Back then, you'd have to text the music channel
Oh my god!
and
do you
wait for your
remember?
tune to come on. If you went for a piss and your tune come on, you fucking missed it. It was tough shit. Know what I mean? You had to
Yeah.
text to try and get a tune on.
Did you ever use LimeWire?
Of
Yeah,
course.
LimeWire.
You got
Everyone
every
used-
Trojan horse fucking.
Yeah, LimeWire was the one back in the day, lad, on the Apple Music. That was thinking about
On the
sick,
Apple
that.
Music.
I know, it wasn't even Apple Music, was it? iTunes, that
On
was
the
it.
MSN, you download it and then you could drag and drop the file to your
I had
mate,
a little
didn't
iPod Nano, me.
you?
One of
Yeah,
them ones.
the white one. Or
The grey one
the
it
grey
was.
one.
And
Do you remember
that,
when the
that
colour
little
scheme?
game.
When I went to school,
That little game where you move the thing at the bottom and the ball had to
Ping.
bounce off it and you had to get, what was it? Pong? That, yeah. Just like spinning it, just like there, just head gone on it.
You'd
proper
be
head
on the
gone.
fucking on the train or the bus, wouldn't you? Thinking you was mad. And
Yeah, just sitting there like that with me tunes on, bopping my head playing this game.
I think ever since I've known him, me and him are the only people who have our headphones in 24/7 listening
Yeah.
to music or the speaker on.
Yeah.
It's me or you with the music, isn't it?
Gotta always have tunes on, like tunes get you through the day.
Yeah. That and fucking carbs.
Yeah. So just before we finish, we'll get back onto food. Like, anyone got any suggestions for any food that we should go to in London? Let us know, because we do need a table for like 25 to 30. Any chefs out there, Gordon Ramsay, anyone, get on us. Let us know. We'll come to your restaurant. I've been called handsome a few times, you know. As I was coming out the game the other night, some kid went to me, some fella. Oh, lad, you look like that lad. He was from London, and I went,
Well, that sounds like Bradford.
yeah, no, you look like that lad. And he went, and I went, what? And I thought he was going to say myself. And he went, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. And I went, what? Go on, lad, just say it. And he went, Jay off the in-betweeners.
Oh, really? I thought
Yeah.
you was going to say the Jamie Webster shout.
Oh, that one. Oh, my God. I'll never get over that. Some kid come over to us. He was from Suffolk. And because we had the camera on me, he was like, oh, what's happening, mate? I know you, don't I? I know you. And you're Jamie Webster. I went, are you for real,
He
lad?
doesn't even wear burgos.
I was like, are you for real? And he went, you are, aren't you? You are, aren't you? I was going, lad, Jamie's my mate. I'm not Jamie. What are you on about? And he was like, oh, lad, there's a camera on you. You're Jamie. And he kept it up for like
Adamant,
40
really?
seconds. He was adamant. And then I was like, nah, lad, sound. And I went to carry on with the thing. And then he went, is it Paddy? And I just went, there we go, lad. That's better. Then, lad, when he realised it was me, he was jumping up and down. Oh, it's Paddy. It's Paddy. I was like, lad, you didn't know who it was 20 seconds ago.
Oh, no, funny.
What are you
that.
on about, lad? He was sloshed. He must have come down from Suffolk that day. He was absolutely pissed as a fart. And I just, like, I text Jamie about, voice note to Jamie, man, laughing my head off. And he put, he's a cheeky cunt, him, lad.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I'm a fat podgy bastard and you're in shape. As he messing him, I was laughing my head off, you know, proper hilarious.
Did
Like
you see that you sent it to the group, but the amount of fucking people who's tagged me in it on the Have a Word podcast and they thought I was Molly May.
Oh, how funny is that?
Has anyone
Have you seen that?
Have you seen that?
Like, no, it's Dan, like the way Dan and Adam do it. Adam says something like,
Molly May's
in
a
fact, yeah,
fucking
you'll
stupid.
be able to get that up.
It's
defo.
on TikTok.
It's on their Twitter and
Yeah.
their TikTok and that.
He goes like, that Molly May's a stupid
Let's just get
bastard.
it up because it won't do it justice. It really won't. It's fucking hilarious.
What's his name? Dan's face though. He's like,
Yeah. It's his face when he does
Paddy's mate in the UFC.
it. It's a fucking hilarious.
Because she's just been shown like, oh, you're amazing. She's
This
not
is
the
it, yeah,
world,
watch
isn't she?
this.
But Molly
Yeah.
May is also stupid, and that's not her fault.
Look at Dan's face.
Look what I mean. It's just
What?
she's thick as fuck.
Do we not want Molly May on?
She can come on if she wants, but I'll tell her to her face she's thick as fuck.
You fucking won't be telling me, Adam.
Look at
She's,
that.
she's
Look
an
at that.
idiot, and that's not her fault.
Look
She isn't intelligent. That's like,
What are we doing?
what do you mean? What are we doing?
What's just happened here?
He's brought Molly May up as a good like.
I thought we were
angle.
getting Molly May on.
How are we gonna? Have you got a number?
Have you got a number?
What? You mean Paddy the Baddy's mate from the UFC?
Oh my god! You absolute moron! Molly
Honestly-
McCann.
Right, I honestly thought we were talking about.
Molly May is a girl from Love Island.
When I
who
got sent
said
this, I was
a couple-
crying.
We were talking sport, and I honestly thought you started talking about the female
Can
UFC
you put
fighter.
2 photographs in here,
It's not
side by side,
it's
of
not
Meatball, Molly McCann, and Molly May, and show
Hey,
who
the
Paddy's just
worst
got
ever
confused.
wake up
Do you
picture
think it
known
was
to
the
man in
visual
as
that
well.
confused me, though, Adam?
Yeah.
Look, just go
I
back to that
always
last one. Go back to that last one,
put
Finn.
the
Look, she
visual
fights in
on,
the
it's
UFC
hilarious,
regularly.
lad.
She is.
Because that's the mistake I made.
She's fighting for the
you
belt.
fucking prank.
Like, you've literally got someone who's like breaking
Is
barriers,
it?
breaking down everything every
Dan's
day,
head
and then that.
fell off. Dan was like,
What are we doing here?
Are we getting it on? Are we getting it on? Oh my God, when he done, I got sent that and I was crying. I retweeted it immediately and Adam was just laughing his head off
We
about
must
it.
be the most well-known Mollies, though, because people would say Molly May to me, not meaning Molly May, but just like getting the names mixed up.
Yeah.
And that's just happened there again, do you know what I mean? So
That's
I'd
a good
love
thing
someone to
about
call
me
her
actually
Meatball
having.
Molly.
That's Anna.
Oh my God, are you that Meatball Molly? She'd be like, who the fuck's that?
Yeah. She is a stupid cunt though, isn't she, what she said? I don't even want to talk about it.
What
She's
did
a
she
fucking-
say?
Yeah, she said,
Oh, we've all got 24 hours.
everybody's got 24 hours in a day. It's your fault if you're like homeless and stuff like that. That's what she said, something like that. Just because you fucking went on a reality show, you soft bitch. You know what I mean? You went on a reality show and sold your soul, you little piece of shit. You've never done nothing in your life, you fucking divvy. Oh, they burn me head out. Fucking proper burn me head out. That's a good thing why mine's Paddy The Baddy. You can't get me mixed up with anyone.
No.
You know what I mean? Apart from what? Yeah, apart from Jamie Webster, fucking hell. But like the name, like no one even knows my second name's Pimley.
No, get on this. Yesterday, he's come in and he's like, this happens a few times. Like, do you know where Molly McCann is? And people are like, oh. And then they go, oh, Meatball Molly. And it's like Paddy The Baddy.
Yeah.
It's not Paddy Pimbley.
People don't know me as Paddy Pimley. It's just Paddy The Baddy. You know what I mean? I am not Paddy Pimley to most people. I'm just, apart from me mates and that.
Well, you're Patrick to me,
Yeah, I'm
aren't you?
Patrick to you and me family and that. But I'm just Paddy The Baddy to most people. It's mad. It's like a fucking character.
I don't know. Sleep
But
good.
yeah, just before we finish up, I want to reiterate the fact
We need food.
we need food. I've had me,
Food, glorious food.
I've had me Instagram disabled, so go and follow the new one at the UFC Baddy. Yeah, get that followed. And everyone that was messaging me with food and desserts
Yeah.
and free things, get back on me. Nothing tastes better than when it's free. Know what I mean? I love me free
Subscribe
stuff.
to the YouTube.
Yeah, subscribe to
subscribe.
the YouTube. Like we get fucking over 100,000 views on every video, even the podcast and that now.
Yeah.
And there's still not 100k subscribers. Get subscribing. How many times just need telling? And like them as well. And get following.
And we like to read comments because they make the group chats, don't
Yeah,
they, lads?
they do. So it's like try and not be an arsehole in the comments, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that are just arseholes for something to do in
But we
comments.
laugh at the arseholes.
Yeah,
so
we
don't
laugh
worry.
at the
It doesn't hurt our
arseholes.
feelings.
Doesn't hurt our feelings,
Yeah.
but don't say it about a kid who's dying or I'll terrorise your life.
Yeah.
Don't say it about disabled people or I'll terrorise your life. Don't be homophobic or we'll terrorise your life.
Thanks, lads.
Yeah? Simple as that. We'll get you. We'll come and get you. We will find you. Like Liam Neeson says,
I will find you. And I will kill
and
you.
I will kill you. But yeah, tell
Right,
everyone where
lads.
to find you, Mol, and your sponsors and all stuff like that, whatever you want to shout out.
I'll shout out Mog White Tattoo, Gaff, Weapons Down, Gloves Up, and Eminent Recruitment, because Danny Lay will probably have a heart attack if I didn't shout him out.
Zero.
The Roach. Just want to thank everyone who supported me and him for 9, 10, 11, 12 years. This one is for you all. Every single one who couldn't remortgage the fucking houses to get there because StubHub, Viagogo, and fucking Ticketmaster, a gang of fucking wet wipes. Like I said, I'm sorry if you can't come, but we'll be doing it for yous. And I always do a pub crawl of Liverpool after my fight, so I'll have a bevy with every single one, last one of yous. So, in the famous words of Patrick, in a bit, lad.
Yeah, she said it all there. Like, sorry for everyone who couldn't come, especially people who've been watching us in the Echo Arena and that for years. It's a
We
joke.
don't get the tickets
Yeah,
to
we don't
sell.
get the tickets. It's a joke the way they let bots and touts buy all the tickets and then sell them for like 4 times the amounts. It's absolutely ridiculous. After party tickets are there. If you want to have a
fuck yeah.
bevy, want
Get
to have
the
a
after
bevy with
party.
me and Molly after it. And if you don't get a ticket and you're in London, there's a viewing party in there, so they'll have the fights on in there as well in Toker Social. I think in Liverpool, Patterson's are putting the fight on, and a few other people are going to put the fight on in Liverpool. There'll be loads of places to watch it in Liverpool.
Every pub will have it on. Even your Mars got
yeah,
something
even
on.
my Mars pub's got it on. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a belter.
Yeah.
It is. It's going to be proper heavy. So as we said, like, comment, subscribe. We mentioned TikTok before. Paddy The Baddy UFC 155 is my TikTok. I've just got to grips with it. I've just started using it. So give us a follow on that. The tag, the @ on the fucking Insta now is @ the UFC Baddy. I've had to do the same as me Twitter
Are you blue
account.
ticked yet?
No,
Oh,
not blue
lads.
ticked yet. So there's all people making mad accounts and people saying that they're me. You know what I mean? There's all people making all crazy accounts on Instagram.
They'll get that boxed for you,
saying
fight
that
week.
for me, they need to get it boxed, or I'm going to end up smashing someone's head in. Mark Zuckerberg, you're getting it. You little
Heads
fart,
will
I'm going to punch
roll.
your head in. But yeah, at the UFC Baddy, give us a follow. Thank you to Flux once again for sponsoring the podcast. And that's it for episode 28 to Chattin Pony.
27.
Oh, 28.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, 28.
Well, you said 27 before because
No,
I
the
went.
Hardwick brothers were 27.
Oh,
The Hardwick
okay.
brothers were 27. This is
Okay.
28. So yeah, thank you all for watching. We love you all.
By one of
We
these.
are going to have a post-London podcast, just like a post-Vegas one. So, again, Scran, let us know because we'll sit here and eat it on live. So let us
An
know
ale,
with the Scran.
like
an
a
ale.
nice beer for me.
Molly loves an ale. I love a scraban. Know what I mean? We'll even get some little
Shit.
weed cakes in that, and we'll get
I'll even
funky.
have one. I'll be like this. Oh.
Peace out the fam. See you next
Ciao.
week.